and how is everybody doing tonight? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the bottom of the barrel. It is February 11th, 2025. Oh, forgot what date it was. Oh, and I actually knew the date and then I forgot it. Welcome aboard. Welcome to the stream tonight. Yes, we start up a new game tonight. A game that has been long discontinued, much requested to make a return. Even the toy company wants it to come back. Maybe remastered. Transformers Fall of Cybertron, the sequel to Transformers War for Cybertron, which if you go to youtube.com/@NashThunderclap, I do believe I have an entire playlist of Transformers War for Cybertron. I can double check, and I should have did this before I got started. Walk. Do I? Yes, I do have an entire playlist of Transformers War for Cybertron on youtube.com/@NashThunderclap. Filmed at the old Gimmick Fortress. Those was good times. How is everybody doing tonight? I see King already in the chat. Hola, Thunder Pooch. Hello. How are you doing? Today, man, my day got all screwed up 6 ways to Sunday today because I had to do this company meeting from home. Had to sit here for a couple hours, sit in this exact room. Luckily, my camera was off because I don't want to explain all of this because then that would give them too much details about moi. And I don't want nobody I'm working for knowing that I do this. Because this is how you get fired, probably. This is how you probably get fired. So yeah. But I mean, it was just your basic kind of work meeting. PowerPoint presentations, a lot of hoorah, positivity, until it got to the point to where I heard the thing that I'm like, I am so sick of hearing about this. I don't want to hear it anymore. Why are you even bringing it up? Because you're bringing it up because you want to be buttholes. But during the presentation, they talked about how they're like, we're gonna keep to our commitment to DEI. I'm like, Jesus Christ. I'm like, fucking read the room. Nobody gives a shit about that. But we're gonna rebrand it and make it shorter. I'm like, that's what's going on. And most of these people don't want to give that crap up. They're just gonna rebrand it. Here's a little bit of the political talk here, right there. DEI is just filling check boxes. It's not for qualifications. Now, in the world of retail, that doesn't mean anything. We don't get any directives ever to, you have to hire this person of a certain such and such and a certain such and such. I look for the best, no matter what you look like, the best. But here's the thing: even the best is not the best out there. Those programs are just to make people at a certain level feel better about themselves. And here's the thing that's interesting about all that: the C-suite, it's majority white. I'm just saying, that's just an observation. But if it's the other places that are just like the entertainment field and video games that are just hiring on that just to fill a checkbox and not overqualification. You can be qualified and be diversified. And being diverse means everybody, not leaving a particular a particular section out. If you catch my meaning. But the problem is, this stuff's we've already had this stuff for years. It's only been the last couple of years that they want to put focus on it. They seem to forget that we do have anti-discrimination laws, but they just want to put a nice buzzwordy kind of thing and make themselves feel make themselves feels like they're doing good. You always do good. The fact is, if you do it to get noticed, there's something wrong with that. I'll give you a good example of somebody that does good and does not want any praise from it. Johnny Depp. Because he'll go visit children's hospitals and make donations, and he'll do stuff on his own. Just on his own. He'll dress up like Captain Jack Sparrow. Just not for recognition. He doesn't want to be recognized at all. If I've heard he's made donations to stuff and he keeps it anonymous. Because he does it because he wants to. He doesn't do it for recognition. Not at all. But I'm getting on a tangent here, and I don't feel like doing that. King says, did a round of High on Life earlier. Was debating on doing another round. Hey man, if you feel like doing it, do it. Nobody's stopping you from streaming multiple times during the day. I've done it. I've definitely done it. And speaking of the game, we're playing via the 360, and man, this thing is buzzing like a jet engine. So I don't know if it's the disc or if it's just an old system, and that's just how it is with older disk drives. I don't know. But it's buzzing pretty bad. Not bad, but I mean it's just buzzing. Luckily you can't hear it. Thank you, mics. But it's just going, and the retro replayability of these disk-based systems, just pretty much, those disk drives are going to fail, and I think they're going to be hard to replace. It would be really good to behoove Sony and Microsoft to go ahead and make their systems to where they can play every disc. Just making an option. Because some of these games, a lot of these games cannot be remade. And there's still games floating out there for people to have access to. They're all in one. But luckily there are third-party companies that are making retro systems to do that. There's only one or two, I think, do disc-based. But as it goes by, I'm pretty sure you'll see more and more. The only problem is the expense of the disc drive. Sony already announced they're going to stop manufacturing Blu-ray discs. So we're going to all digital at some point, which sucks. They need to make it, they definitely need to change the laws to make it to where we own what we buy digitally. Except GOG. You go on GOG, everything you buy on there, you own. But let's do the plugs real quick, and then we'll get into the game. Hey, don't forget to follow me on Kick, subscribe to me on Twitch, subscribe to me on youtube.com/@NashThunderclap. I'm on all the socials, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, also known as X. That's where you get all my updates. Everything's Nash Thunderclap. YouTube, don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, all that mess. Supposedly it helps me with this algorithm, or so I've been told. All right, let's kind of get into the Transfromers, War for Cybertron. A lot of things have been said about this and War for Cybertron over the last couple of years. People want it re-released. Hasbro is down for it to be re-released. Activision ain't gonna do shit with it, as far as we know, because they're too busy on Call of Duty. But I think Microsoft has had an interest in getting this on Game Pass. Hasbro could release it on their own, but here's the problem with that. Hasbro's broke right now. They're already talking about licensing off some of their IP for other toy makers to make their stuff. It'd be interesting if they do that for Transformers. I think some of the bigger ones they're not. I think Transformers they're still going to produce, and maybe G.I. Joe, and probably some of the stuff in their girls' lines. But they've already licensed out Power Rangers. They've already licensed out Ninja Turtles. I mean, if they license out Transformers, hopefully the quality of some of the Transformers stuff they make is going to be a little bit better. There's a couple of Studio Series figures, two really good ones. The Studio Series Optimus Prime and the Studio Series Ultra Magnus are the best Transformers that they have released. Next to, prior to that, the perfect, most accurate Transformer to animation, Hot Rod. Studio Series Hot Rod. Alright, God, that goes pretty quick, so we're going to go ahead and go to the campaign. Alright, we are in Chapter 1. And if I'm not mistaken, I've already gone through all of this. So we are going to go ahead and get started. Of course, I played this originally when it first came out. I've already done a lot of the stuff. I did not, for the life of me, think that I still had a save file or anything, but everything might have been saved on here by the cloud. And hopefully everything's going to look good. Because,
we have no choice, Bumblebee. War is
because,
lost.
you know,
Leaving our home is the hardest decision I've ever had.
games
to
of this
make.
era
It has been a long,
tended to look a
painful
little
road to
murky and cloudy.
Whatever lies beyond that portal is our best and last hope, my friend.
And hopefully the sound's coming in, and the game audio isn't too loud. I know last night with the Black Myth Wukong, it sounded a lot. It sounded louder to me than it should have been.
Direct all fire on those tow cables.
And Bumblebee.
All hands to combat.
Bumblebee, you with us? Optimus, he's coming around.
Thank the Maker.
He's been through worse. Voice chip is still crushed. Nothing new there. Base energon levels are almost normal. Overshields are charging up. I need to test your retinal scanners. Follow the light. That's it. On target. Good. How are your optics?
Arms out! Weapons to the deck!
Don't fire! I'm a medic!
Slap a muffler on it! Take them out, Bumblebee! That's my optics!
Here, grab this ammo clip. More Decepticons are trying to board. Don't forget to reload.
Decepticons are boarding a ship! Defend the bridge! Megatron won't give up that.
Damage analysis on all decks.
Firewall breach. Unauthorized access.
Your precious ark will never reach that portal, Optimus.
Shield failure on starboard thruster.
I will tear your ship apart, piece by piece.
He says, "What? You ate a baby? You're a monster, Nash."
Stay and cover the bridge.
I don't recall saying that I ate a baby. I know you're probably joking.
Teletram system failure.
No!
You know, it always bugged me a little bit. If you look at Bumblebee's back, not the red insignia, but his lower back, It looks like the Autobot symbol. It's almost like Bumblebee's got an Autobot tramp stamp.
Good luck, Bumblebee.
This way, Bumblebee! We'll take point!
Which means they gonna croak.
You alright? Can you make it over? Hurry! I'll hold it open for you!
Bumblebee, I've patched into your optics. The service lift is just ahead.
We've got to get out of here!
Oh no, the robot that fell that had the same look as Optimus.
Megatron will pay for that. They're ripping the Ark apart. You'll have to dash midair to get across.
Shield failure. Energon capacity depleted. Turbine starvation at 64%.
Bumblebee, replace the fuse and the lift should reactivate. It's too close quarters to fire your weapon. You'll have to punch through the safety locks.
I do can.
Nice work, Bumblebee.
Let's move this up! Spot this thing! Leapers on deck! Subways on deck!
Bumblebee, you're almost to the defense tower. Hurry, Optimus is losing ground. Those flames will bubble your paint if you don't haul asses. Sprint through. That Energon will cool your chassis.
In here, Bumblebee! I could use a hand! Decepticons! Dropping in from above! Change your shooting hand for better aim and cover! Okay, good effect on target!
Alert.
That's it! Put him down! Put him down! I'll hold the line! The defense mainframe is just through that door!
Easy now. Your pulse rifle can melt that whole panel. Think you can rush him from there.
Oh wow. Okay. Definitely different from the last one.
You did it! Pulse gunners, engine deck, cover and fire! Tactical readout is online. Now if I can just locate Optimus. There! He's taking Megatron head on! Bumblebee, are you there? Optimus needs your help. That fall must have jarred your alternator back into gear. Change form and roll out.
Yeah.
You'll have to blast through that crate. Look out, Bumblebee! Bumblebee, kick in your nitro boost! Nice work! Bumblebee, you're running out of road. You'll have to jump it.
Check your fire! Over here! Like you said you were coming.
Are you Jetfire? Is that who you are?
Thank Primus the defense grid is back up. You pull that off? Nice. Didn't stand a chance without it. Yeah? What do you think the odds are now? Over here, Bumblebee! Fresh supplies! Now you're ready to blast some cons straight back to Cybertron.
Wow. Really?
Through here, Bumblebee. You want to be tip of the spear? We're right behind you. Let's go, let's go, let's go! Target left! High left! Target right! I'm hit! I'm down!
Centrifugal separator vehicle. Engine failure at 89%.
Push forward! Head for the smoke!
I'll clear you a wedge.
Keep pushing! Optimus needs us!
Airborne aid to ground. That last blast took a toll on Optimus. You want to help? The time is now.
We're almost through! Cover fire! Now! Suppressing fire! He made it! He's through!
Stalking! What's up, Stalking? Hey, hey!
Anything, but my scanners say
What's going on
Optimus is
tonight,
right
brother?
on top of you.
Damn. He threw an Optimus Prime at him.
This ought to do the job. Even if you destroy me, Megatron, others will rise to defeat your tyranny. Then I'll just have to destroy you all! Bumblebee!
No! He was a beloved character!
Cybertron, the home world we Autobots have strived to protect from the Decepticons, can no longer sustain us. Eons of civil war have caused the greatest of casualties. Our planet's very core has shut down, halting its production of life-giving energon. Most of us have abandoned our home in hopes of finding a new life among the stars.
King says, did you know some say B's an
I am
ex-Decepticon?
Optimus Prime, leader
Not true.
of the Autobots. We do not know how many of our brothers escaped Megatron's blockade.
Unless
I
you're,
can only be
unless
certain
it was
of
something
this.
that was covered in one of the
Just
comic
one
book series, he's
transport
never been a
remains.
Decepticon. But I don't pay attention to the comics because technically the comics aren't
transferred to the Ark.
depending on who's
Engines
making the
are
comics, they're
online.
not canon.
All systems go.
Yeah, big bot.
Nice work, Ironhide. Perceptor, how goes the city shutdown procedures?
Nearly finished, Optimus. My team will have all systems powered off and archived by the time we launch.
Good. I'll send the boarding call out momentarily. But first,
Optimus, Decepticons have broken through sectors 9 through 12.
that
He
was
says it's
Grimlock's
because the
post.
weapons
More
is
Decepticon
supposed
squadrons
to,
approaching from the north and the
supposedly
west.
his emblem will be changed.
Optimus, this is
Uh,
Ratchet. Decepticons
nah.
have invaded the city. We need you at the fortress to help coordinate defenses. We're on our way,
Now they do have Transformers that are double agents that they can transform from Autobot to Decepticon, but B was never that. B's a scout. He pretty much just
Grimlock, do
assesses
you
the
read me?
situations.
Grimlock. No answer.
You know, and Bumblebee's always been a pretty cool character, but he wasn't as important.
Megatron isn't holding back anything this time.
He wasn't as important as a character until the
targeting
Michael
the Ark.
Bay's movies, and now they made him pretty much a major character, almost like a second in command to Prime,
The bridge is out!
Keep going, Jetfire. I'll find another way.
which technically that's depending on timeline of the series, it's either Jazz, Ironhide, or Ultra Magnus.
Ratchet, I found a route through the Iacon ruins. I'm heading for the auxiliary entrance.
Roger that, Prime.
Supposedly they were setting him up to be leader of the Autobots in one of those series, one of those newer series.
Have that door ready.
But technically, the leader after Optimus is Hot Rod. But you know, Hot Rod gets a mixed bag. I mean, gets a mixed bag from people. I like Hot Rod. Hot Rod and Rodimus are
Ratchet,
one of my favorite
get a
Transformers,
response team ready
other
and meet
than
me in the armory.
Starscream.
One thing's for sure. Megatron's timing is as lousy as ever.
Why didn't
Scanning identity. Identity confirmed. Enter Optimus Prime.
Look! It's Optimus Prime!
Yeah, it's me.
The security is still.
I'm pretty badass.
Optimus, we tried our best. Without Grimlock, Megatron rolled right over us.
Easy, soldier. Thank you, Bumblebee.
I think I got it. Try it now.
Power's still not stable. Power is failing again. Optimus, I need your help.
Ratchet, how can I help?
Oh, Silverbolt.
Silverbolt's leaked too much energon. We need to stabilize his power. Grab that cable. Now, plug it into his power supply.
We blew a regulator.
Matrix. We need that power online.
Power's back.
Well met, Ratchet.
Thank you, Primus. I'll handle the rest, Optimus. I'm sure you'll need it elsewhere. Easy. Save your strength.
Look out! Hold on, soldier! I'll get you out!
Together now.
Almost got it!
Rah!
You're gonna be okay.
Everything okay?
We've got this covered, Jazz. Grimlock left his post. I need you to find him.
On my way, Pride.
Optimus? He's looking for Grimlock.
Warpath, give me a status update.
Perceptor and a bunch of tech heads are trapped inside the nerve center at the south gate. I'm gathering a rescue team.
Count me in.
Hello, Optimus.
Equipped. Permanent upgrades. Okay. Acquired. Oh, well, this must be shit I did when my first playthrough. Again, stuff I must have done.
Long live the last prime. Optimus, you are the last hope.
Crap. This definitely must have been stuff I did on my first playthrough. Well, I guess that it pays to have a playthrough on this, I guess.
Long live the last prime.
Yes, long live me. I'm pretty badass.
Autobots, we are about to enter a target-rich environment. You want the honors, Optimus? It's your show, Warpath. Listen up. We got cons right outside this door. When the door opens, we go out hard. You will engage the enemy with guns blazing and gears grinding. Yes, sir. Hit on 3, 2, 1.
I got paused for a second. I just got a text. I gotta answer this real quick.
Go, go, go! This way, Optimus! Let's move around and flank these cons! Those cons are trying to break into the nerve center! I really hate grenades! I'm gonna turn you inside out! We fight for our freedom! What are you grunts waiting for? Follow Prime!
Yes, follow me.
Always an idiot or just around me! Keep pushing forward! We will not... Clear. Clear! Warpath, meet me at the door to the nerve center. This jetpack is still locked.
We need to remove it. Carefully.
You saying I'm not careful?
Optimus, scouts report a Decepticon dropship is coming in hot.
Looks like... that jetpack will have to wait. Autobots, take defensive positions.
Optimus, you want dibs on that gun circuit?
I'm on it.
Gimme, 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 gimme. King says, have you been on Netflix lately? I do not have Netflix. I haven't had Netflix in like
We must protect this
shit,
door at
5
all
years.
costs. Stand your ground, Optimus.
I got rid of it just because of I got rid of it just because it was too focused on their originals, and there just wasn't anything good. And plus the stuff that they were producing was just crap anyway. And then what really set me off is when they did that remake of Masters of the Universe, and it got out about how bad it was going to be, and they were like basically doing the same old tropes when it comes to classic IPs. Basically emasculating the original character and making him weak, and the only person that can save the day is they put more focus on Tila when it was supposed to be about He-Man.
That's the last of them.
Good work.
And the fact that Kevin Smith, who used to be my favorite director, was pretty much like, "Oh, you're crazy. People are lying because the show's going to be bad and all this stuff." And
All right, Warpath.
that was my final straw with Kevin Smith.
2, 3.
He says, "I just found an interesting cartoon called Exploding Kittens." You mean like the game,
Secure the area.
the
Then
card
make your way
game?
to the Ark. Protect it at all costs.
All right, give me just a second. I'm going to have to turn this audio down on my headphones because it is really loud. King says, yes, it's based off the card game. So they made it a cartoon on Netflix. They must have buried it somewhere because that's just something you just don't hear about. Of course, again, I don't keep up with any of this stuff. That's another thing. There's a lot of stuff that they put on Netflix as far as originals, and you have no idea what's what. Man, I wish this capture card had a volume control on it instead of having to go into the software. That's why my screen it kind of like cuts out because it's activating the capture card software. I had to go into there. Damn, it's already low. I got it down lower than that. Let's see. Alright, it's a little bit better. We'll go with that. We would go with that. No.
Go on, Prime. I got this.
Alright, I'm coming. I'm coming.
Optimus? Perceptor has been waiting for you, sir.
We fight in the name of freedom.
Rewiring things all day.
Optimus,
Perceptor.
meet me at the command terminal.
Alright. Let's bring up those transforming stairs.
We nearly have the nerve center up and running again. Primus. There goes another molecular fuse. Optimus, if you'd be so kind as to locate another fuse.
He says they're releasing more
handle it,
episodes in
Preceptor.
August from what I've seen on Google. Yeah, Netflix has a tendency of doing that. They'll take a season and split it up into 2 parts. And you could make an argument, what's better? Releasing it all at once, releasing it in 2 parts, or releasing it weekly? I mean, because if you get them to release it all at once, they'll talk about it for a little bit and that's it. But if they release it weekly, you'll have more conversation about it. Hold on, sorry, just text messages, sorry. More fuses to pick up. Well, I see why you didn't want to go in there. It was because of all the electric stuff, right?
Right. That should do it. There they are. I've located artillery units throughout this complex that we could use to repel Megatron's attack. I've been trying to get these weapons online, but they're quite old and...
We don't have enough energon.
Everything we have is fueling the Ark.
Can we spare any of it and still launch?
It's worth a try. We'll have to manually redirect the power to the artillery gun. I can't do it from here.
Optimus, we got comms knocking at the door!
Stay online, Preceptor, and guide me to the first artillery unit.
Roger that, Prime.
I can certainly use this. Return fire.
Nope, they're going into the black hole.
All clear.
Seal the door behind me.
All right, Optimus. To get to the first artillery unit, you'll need to head through the engine room. That's where we assembled the Ark's boosters.
I remember.
Greetings, Orion Pax, Optimus Prime.
Oh, not enough.
Your path should be fairly clear. All of that machinery will have been moved by now.
There we go.
All that is left now is the city's old foundation pumps.
Move it! They're about to get overrun! It's Optimus! The cons are in for it now!
That's right.
What a waste of energon! Back here, you! Keep the pressure on. This damage is obvious.
I've only got 7 health left.
I needed that.
Yes, Ron. I needed that. Sarkis says, damn. Yeah. Sarkis says, I'm liking this game. Yeah, it's action-packed for sure. Not a moment to slow down.
They're not even worth thinking about. Soldier, I'm looking for the closest control room.
I think it's this way.
He should never have challenged us.
What's the target?
Yeah. You coming up on me, boy? You're the most devious bastard in New York City.
How can I help you, Optimus Prime?
Yeah, this game was pretty awesome. Well, I guess I got stuff I'm still gonna have to upgrade. Oh, look at that.
Where are the artillery controls?
They should be just around the... Incoming! Optimus, are you all right?
Optimus Prime.
Was that lug nut?
Thanks, Optimus. Thought I was a goner.
Optimus, are you all right?
I'm fine, Preceptor, but... Another one.
Optimus, according to my schematics, you should be near the artillery controls.
I see them, but how do I get there?
There might be an ion vent nearby that could give you a boost.
He says I got like 2 new followers and viewers yesterday. Well, way to go, King. Way to go.
I'll need a moleculon fuse to activate this console.
Speed is of the essence. We fight in the name of freedom.
Freedom.
Optimus, you must reach those artillery controls. I'm certain that the ion vents can help you get there.
over here. Yeah, move out.
I've got a job to do.
Like I said, the problem is keeping the viewers to stay around. It seems like followers don't mean crap nowadays. They never really do. I mean, they'll follow you. It's just your viewers. Yeah, that's you're not wrong about that, Stocky. But it just feels good whenever you get a new follower.
Receptor, I found the controls.
Excellent. You should be able to reroute Energon from the Ark directly into the long-range artillery.
It appears to be working. Rocket system is online.
The code looks pretty rusty, so I'm going to link the artillery controls directly to your targeting computer.
I'll find some Decepticons to try it out on.
Yeah, we're gonna try it out. We're gonna do some experimentation. Time to keep going.
More Decepticons! Hold them here, Autobots! Marauder, incoming!
I'm curious as to what an artillery strike would do to that marauder.
My sentiments exactly.
Artillery online.
No more warmongering for you.
Not too swift on the uptake, are ya?
Optimus, you must manually mark the marauder for the artillery.
One shot. Rocket incoming.
Take cover!
Let's finish this. Forward.
Stocky
Autobots.
says, if you were in this game, if you were in this, Nash, would you be a Decepticon? Yeah. Well. Yeah. Maybe. I mean, if I were, it'd be. I'd have to be Starscream because Starscream's my favorite Decepticon.
Clear! Optimus, this is Ironhide. The Ark is getting shelled pretty bad by those warp cannons. Shields are holding
And
for now, but
technically,
it's just a matter of time.
And
Help
technically,
is on
the
the way,
Decepticons are in
Ironhide.
power.
You can activate more defensive weapons. Move back through the engine room. I found a neutron gun near the flight deck.
On my way.
A neutron gun through the flight deck. Yes.
Offline.
King says, yeah, since I don't have anyone who can watch the stream for a few minutes, I can rely on. I've changed up my video quality and FPS. I think it's the audio situation. I think the audio was crap because the double audio. Yeah, you got to make sure that you only are like.
Able to open a direct route to the flight deck.
I know one of the biggest problems is it'll pick up your webcam audio. That's a big thing too.
Of course, I don't need to remind you that the more energon we spend on these guns, the less there is for the Ark.
We'll have to find a way to launch the Ark when this is over.
Plus, again, I mean, it's also, I think,
Receptor, are you controlling this room remotely?
No. What do you mean?
The room is shifting.
I am noticing a strange power surge in your area. Could be related to the energon you
also it's the type of game that you play too. That'll get you a lot of that'll start getting you some viewers. Definitely talking and being personable helps as well. Be genuine. He says my game audio was being played through the game capture and the desktop audio. Yeah, that'll do it too. It takes some experimentation to get everything right, because Lord knows I had to go through it.
The power is out.
The schematic shows an access panel nearby. You should be able to force it open.
I sounded frustrated. I'm Optimus Prime. I'm never supposed to be frustrated. I'm gonna pry this door open and shove my hand up Decepticon ass.
Help us! We need backup! Shoot him!
Wow, that's a nice touch. Oil splatter.
Anybody! If anyone can hear me, start screaming! Ah!
If anyone can hear me, feel free to listen in as I execute your friends.
Starscream.
Oh, yeah. It was bound to get shot sometime.
Anybody! If anyone can hear me, start screaming! Ah!
If anyone can hear me, feel free to listen in as I execute your friends.
Starscream.
Get these damages fixed.
Right.
No,
Optimus, what's going on?
I couldn't save them.
Yeah, I like how that.
If we don't protect it,
I like
there's
how the
no
fact that
future
that
for any of
Autobot's
us.
head is
Of
just
course, Perceptor.
just sitting there.
You're right.
It's
I'm
like they
heading
blew
to
it
the
off and they're
neutron
like,
gun
we're gonna
now.
put it here nice and neat, just as a like a calling card. Oh, I got a blueprint. Oh, I forgot there were blueprints in this game.
Perceptor, I can see the Ark just ahead. Thank the Matrix, it's still standing.
Be careful approaching the neutron gun controls, Optimus. Decepticon troops have overrun the area.
Roger that.
Upgrading my systems can help you.
You still have control over the city's
Teletrans store online.
A strike should help clear the way.
Artillery online.
Megatron, we have established a perimeter around the neutron gun controls. Defend it at all costs! Yes, Lord Megatron, but without him. Destroy him!
Not today.
For our freedom! Wow! This guy is actually born!
Optimus, how about calling in an artillery strike?
Help me disappear! There's some Autobots here!
Well, that'll do it.
You're leaving nothing behind in a cloud of vapor! He should never have challenged us. Enemy is off scope! Nobody even didn't know you were here!
You must hurry to the neutron gun controls.
I'm on it, Perceptor.
I mean, I was gonna get there eventually.
You're gonna be a smoking pile of corpse when I'm direct hit! Back here, you! They teach you guys to be this slow! I lost him!
Optimus, I'm reading more Decepticons on the upper walkways.
Optimus Prime is here! All force attack!
Call in an artillery strike!
You can't hide forever! Hey! Targeting ship
This
D3
does
Damn, got me with one good shot.
Artillery online.
Megatron, we have established a perimeter around the neutron gun controls. Defend it at all costs! Yes, Lord Megatron. What was that noise?
impressive, Optimus.
Save the praise for when we get out of this. What? You are target. What a throw! You see that? Enemy is off scope!
Yeah, hit him.
The Autobots will triumph! Shooting you guys is actually boring!
You must hurry to the neutron gun controls.
I'm on it, Perceptor.
Optimus, I'm reading more Decepticons on the upper walkways.
Yeah, hopefully that did it.
We'd be in trouble! Gus did a better job.
Optimus, how about calling in an artillery strike?
Oh shit, not there.
Optimus, a Decepticon dropship is inbound. Optimus, use an artillery strike on that dropship.
Oh man. Stalking says, so now who's your favorite Autobot? Stalking says, I love Ironhide. I have always liked Hot Rod. I have always liked Hot Rod. And of course, I like Optimus, but I like Hot Rod. Hot Rod's my favorite. Stalking says, nice. And, you know, he gets a lot of flack because they said he's the reason that he calls Optimus Prime to croak in the movie. But, you know, you got to tell a story there. He made a mistake, and he's getting the redemption arc. Starkey says Starscream's my favorite Decepticon. Mine, too. I loves me some Starscream. You wouldn't believe the different type of variations of Starscream I've got in my collection right now. I'm a little disappointed at the
A Decepticon dropship is inbound.
Studio Series 86 Starscream, because all they did was take the one from the Transformers Kingdom line. I'm sorry, War for Cybertron line, and they just repainted them. They charged an exorbitant amount for him, only because he came with the chair.
Wasting my time with you. Enemy is off scope. We don't stop right now. Receptor, I found the neutron gun controls.
Grab lever. Target says, "Oh, I can bet." Yeah. And you know, it would probably be in my best interest to give up, but hey, studio series for the movie, I mean, I can't give up now. They're supposed to be releasing the entire set of Constructicons, and it's supposed to make a really big Devastator.
Targeting systems won't respond, Optimus.
So I got to get those. There's supposedly going to be a new sound wave. Got to get that. Because then at some point it's going to be like you've pretty much released every character. Now there's some characters on there that they've released that shouldn't have been released from the movie, but you know, whatever. But I got pretty much at this point all the main characters, all the main, like, you know, Ultra Magnus, RC, Springer, Cup, Blur, Wheelie.
Optimus, this is Ironhide. My team and I are pinned down at the Ark's fueling station.
Patience, Ironhide.
Dog says that's horseshit. Leave out Bumblebee. I'm sick of hearing about him. They did do a Bumblebee. I mean, it wasn't a bad Bumblebee. He doesn't look like he does in the movie. And that's the whole point of the studio series, is they're supposed to be as animation accurate as possible. The Prime, they did a damn good job on the Optimus Prime, and they did a damn good job on the Ultra Magnus. But the thing was, it's getting with Hasbro now. You're having a hard time trying to find these figures. So I pretty much have to order a good bit of them online, but I got to jump on them quick, because if you don't, the prices just pretty much skyrocket. I know my Ultra Magnus right now is selling online for like $200. The Studio Series Grimlock I got is like almost $300, and they're going to re-release him. It seems like they're going to be re-releasing all the Dinobots that they put out.
I've got your range.
Optimus, I don't have the firepower to stop those tanks.
Then you're lucky I do.
Ooh, ah.
Optimus, I'm scanning more tanks rolling in.
Not for long.
Yeah, terrible shot. Yeah, that was dead on.
Optimus, enemy dropship coming your way.
Not anymore. How did I miss? How did I miss? How did I miss? Damn, offline.
Something's wrong. The neutron gun isn't working.
It isn't. What?
Well,
Open
this,
Energon, Optimus.
Then we need to find more, Perceptor. I'm heading back to you.
Optimus, my readings just spiked. What happened?
The door shut on its own.
Where are you going? That area doesn't even appear in the schematics.
it's the only door that
Optimus,
opens.
you're breaking up. Optimus!
Whoever you are, I can feel your presence through the Matrix.
Gross. Oh, they're rolling out the red carpet.
I ask you. No, I order you. Help us in this dire time of need.
What's going on?
Metroplex heeds the call of the last Prime.
Optimus, what just happened?
Easy, Perceptor. He's one of us.
Awaiting your orders.
Metroplex, you must destroy the Decepticon warp cannons on the outskirts of the city.
You've got to hurry,
Ah,
Optimus. The Ark's
too
about to come
tight.
apart.
Too tight.
Let's roll out.
Optimus, there are
All right, so we got chapter 3. Heed the call there. All right, I am going to take. Man, it doesn't feel like I've only been on like an hour and a half. But I guess I've been on an hour and a half. I'm gonna take a little break and then we'll play a little bit more. Yeah, that's right, because I started at 8. That's why. 8 my time. That's why. Because that's why it doesn't feel the way it is. Damn this day. All right, I'm gonna take a little break and I'll come back. We'll play a little bit more.
This is Sudden Use. Do you like it?
A beautiful container. It's very pretty.
Thank you. These are the two products that everyone's raving about. These
Okay.
two right here.
Now here's one that says number 1. What is this?
Yes, this is the Contour Blend.
Contour blend.
Yes.
Smells great. Smells good.
Yeah, that only lasts while you're applying it, and then
Oh,
it
okay.
goes away.
So the fragrance goes away so it doesn't conflict with your cologne or perfume.
That's right.
Very clever.
And then you mix that with this product, which is the Activator.
Activator. Okay, now what does that do?
The Activator is like a catalyst. It's like if you wanted to turn the car on, you put the key in and turn on the ignition, it activates it, gets it started.
I see.
You'll feel this really working, Mike. When this is on, you sit back for 20 minutes.
You feel it working.
You feel it. You relax, read a magazine, take a nap, watch Amazing Discoveries, and let it go to work for
I
you.
like that.
On those lines and wrinkles.
Okay, pearlized facial wash.
Yes,
now what
then
is
you
that?
remove the product with the facial wash in a little water, and then you're ready for
The little tiny one here.
the
What does this one do?
Essential Beauty Complex.
Okay.
Don't let this bottle surprise you. It is amazing, Mike.
What does it do?
This is what gives you that nice, radiant glow.
Really?
And then you go to the final product, which is the moisture lotion.
Moisturizing lotion.
The Sudden Beauty Moisture Lotion is designed to finish off the face. And it's just
it's a whole
that
system
simple.
then, right?
Correct. And you use it about once a week, once or twice a week to start out. And then you go on a maintenance program of maybe once a week to once every 10 days.
And you say you're going to see results right now, right away from this, right?
Right away, Mike. I promise you, yes.
Okay, and let me ask you a question. Let me ask the panel a question. Did you really feel this going to work? I mean, did you feel it going to work on your lines?
Mike, we do.
You
yes,
felt it going to work?
I would like for you to experience the product, Mike, because then you'll be able to tell me what you feel.
Okay.
Because you will feel.
How do I have to do that?
Okay, I'm going to tell you. I want to put some on you. I have mixed up a little just
No, it's okay. No, I don't want you to... No.
Will you try it on your hand for me?
Okay,
because
maybe on my hand.
Because I want you to be able to experience it and tell me what you feel as it dries.
Feels cool?
Yes, as it's working, though.
Smells good.
Yeah. And
Smells
then
good.
about 3 or 4 few minutes from now, you're going to really feel it working and tingling, and you'll notice.
I don't feel anything yet.
You will, though. I want you to share it with me after it's finished
Okay,
working.
I'll do that. Hold that thought. When we come back, I'll tell you if I really feel a feeling. We'll check in with our audience challenge members and see how they're doing. And you're going to meet a woman who says her whole life was turned around thanks to Sudden Youth. A very emotional story with a very happy ending. All this and more when we come back on Amazing Discoveries.
Dear Leah, I just have the right to tell you how happy I am about Southern Youth. I love the fact that no one ever guesses my age. They usually subtract 10 years or more. It is nice to be a young-looking grandmother. Thanks for making so many compliments come into my life. Sincerely, Tracy McKinney, San Antonio, Texas.
Remember when each day seemed endless, when time seemed to stand still to celebrate the joys of youth? But unfortunately, time does march on, leaving us with its unforgiving footprints in our skin. Each year adds new stress lines, new wrinkles, all telltale signs of the inevitable aging process.
I hate the way I look, but what can I do?
Introducing Sudden Youth, a breakthrough for everyone that has finally decided to fight the visible signs of aging. Annoying crow's feet seem to disappear almost instantly with Sudden Youth. Unsightly fine lines give way to a supple, young-looking complexion again. Even flabby, wrinkled necks suddenly look smooth and firm again. Sudden Youth is a 5-part treatment system for effectively combating the undesirable appearance of aging. And it's so simple to use. Begin by combining Part 1 contouring blend with a special Part 2 activator formula. Then gently apply the cool, silky smooth solution to all those aggravating areas that are showing signs of aging. Your forehead, crow's feet, cheeks, laugh lines, and neck. Don't forget your hands and chest area, too. Sudden Youth has been carefully formulated for use on those sensitive areas, around and above your eyelids, and under your eyes to get rid of that puffy, tired look. Then just sit back and relax. You'll actually feel Sudden Youth's ingredients going to work relentlessly on the appearance of those ugly lines, wrinkles, puffiness, and sags. Next, use the refreshing pearlized facial wash to rinse your face and all the areas that you've just treated with Sudden Youth. Your skin will suddenly feel cleaner than it's ever felt before. Now, smooth on the Essential Beauty Complex and just watch that sensual, youthful glow return again. Wow. Apply the special facial moisturizer, and your treatment is complete. It's that simple. Then just feel your new baby soft skin. But best of all, just look at you now. Filled with self-confidence, beaming with the vibrance and beauty that comes only with that special Sudden Youth look. You can't help noticing the difference. Forget hassling with pasty cover-up goop, powders, and pancakes that you have to use day after day. Simply use Sudden Youth every other day until your youthful-looking complexion quickly returns. Then, just once a week to maintain the results. That's easy. Sudden Youth is so effective and works so fast that we'll make you this guarantee. If you don't see a dramatic improvement in the appearance of lines, wrinkles, and crow's feet within 20 minutes of your first treatment, we'll refund your entire purchase price, no questions asked. The developers of Sudden Youth committed to finally discovering an effective weapon against the visible signs of aging. The results, a breathtaking cosmetic breakthrough that's sweeping America. Leah Cosmetics International knows that when you look your best, you feel your best. But the most important reason for you to discover Sudden Youth is because you deserve it. Here's how to order.
Looking younger now with Sudden Youth is as easy as 2 payments of just $29.95. Have your credit card ready and call toll-free 1-800-543-1013. Enjoy the self-confidence and pride that'll come with your new smooth, younger-looking complexion. Call 1-800-543-1013 or send check or money order for $59.90 to Sudden Youth. P.O. Box 4399, Albuquerque, New Mexico, 87196. Include $5.95 for shipping and handling. So call 1-800-543-1013 now.
Welcome back to Amazing Discoveries. I have to admit, I really did feel something. You can feel this stuff start to work. I mean, it's like a tingling, like a massage or something, right?
Do you notice a glow?
Yeah, there's a difference.
Think about it, Mike. Imagine having...
Hello, and welcome back. Appreciate you being patient with me and everything while I go take a break. So before we get started, I wanted to go ahead. I wanted to show off the two prides of my Studio Series collection, just to kind of show you what I got going on here and how nice these are. So, this is the Ultra Magnus. Because look at that. Look how big and chunky that boy is. Stalking says, "Oh, you took a break? I thought the game was just starting to get good." Just kidding. I know you were just kidding. Fuck you. You know what? You know what, Stalking?
Go f yourself.
All right, there you go. Now, that's out of love. That's out of love. But I mean, look at that right there. Nice beefy boy right there. And as opposed to other Ultra Magnuses, Stalking says, "Hey, get out of my way. It's Black History Month."
Ooh, bitch, get out of my fucking way. It's Black History Month.
Thank you for reminding me. I almost forgot. But as opposed to other Ultra Magnus figures where it was just an Optimus Prime and a suit of armor, they actually got it to where the whole thing transforms. So there's no Optimus Prime in here. This is all Ultra Magnus. So see, that is a big beefy boy right there. Price, $89. This constitutes what they call a commander class. This is a commander class right here. And, you know, of course, during that nice little time, they kind of, here's the box for it. Yeah, and this is during Hasbro's not so, we're not going to use plastic, which it seems like they're going back to plastic windows because people bitched about it. Which is understandable, especially for the Marvel Legends figures, because sometimes you'd open it's like you don't know what you're getting. Because it could be broken or mispainted or something. And then this just came out, like right before Christmas, and that's the Studio Series Optimus Prime. That is the best looking Optimus Prime you're going to get that's not within a Masterpiece series. Super nice. Now, people complain about the backpack, but hell, you got to deal with it when he comes with an Optimus Prime because he's always going to have some kind of a backpack to him because of the transformation. But this was the same price, $89, Commander class. He's not Commander class size, but it's primarily because he comes with the trailer. So with this in the trailer, yeah, I get the $89, but look at that. Nice, very nice. Best looking Optimus Prime. And they say that the Earthrise Optimus Prime was the best before this one came out, but I didn't care for the Earthrise Optimus Prime, but this boy, this is the nicest one. And box for it. And I hadn't taken the trailer out of here, so that's the box for it. And see, they do his transformation in the movie. It even comes with the blast effects, so you can kind of recreate that. So where is that? Yeah, like right here. So yeah, I am a big dumb kid at heart. But, you know, I didn't start recollecting Transformers again until the Studio Series came out, and that's what kind of got me hooked on it again. Let's see, King says, so when you're going to spend thousands to get one of those that's voice activated? Fuck no, I ain't doing all that. I have learned my lesson when it came to those, like, app-controlled robot things, because I got the R2-D2 and the BB-8. And all they do is just sit on my shelf and collect dust. That's all they do. Talking says he's pretty badass. Talking also says I appreciate you Nash. You actually collect decent shit. At least you collect stuff that'll be collectible, unlike other people. I mean, I like what I like. The problem is I've got all the other stuff boxed up, and I'm thinking about taking them out of the boxes and displaying them. Because it seems like that's what most of the Transformers collectors do anyway. They display everything. But I got this thing about keeping things in the boxes. But I'll probably just end up keeping the boxes. Because I don't want to toss them. Because I feel if it were to a point. Because I feel if I'm getting down to my last days. Or if it gets to a point to where I have to sell them. I'm pretty sure if I can just stuff them back in the box. And I'll get more for them. That way, even though they've been open, regardless, as long as the box is in good shape and they're in the box, even if it's been taken out and open, that doesn't really matter. Just as long as it comes to the box, it increases the value. All right, so let's get back and let's play a little bit more of the Optimus Prime simulator.
3 warp cannons shelling the Ark. I'm uploading the coordinates to you now.
Metroplex, head for the ruins of Iacon. I'll do my best to keep up.
On my way.
Prime said he'll do his best to catch up. Damn, I just ran all over them. I don't know how to drive. He says if keep them in the box without ever opening them costs a ton, but since you open them, you won't get max value. Talking says I'm sure he knows that. That's Collector 101. Yeah, I mean, a seal definitely gets more value. Box definitely gets a good value. Loose, depending on the figure, gets a good value too. But you gotta, sometimes you gotta take the stuff out and appreciate it. It'll look nice on a shelf.
Metroplex, I have a visual of the first warp cannon, but the bridge ahead is out.
Allow me to assist you, Optimus Prime. Why do you fire at me?
It's accidental.
Optimus Prime.
I'll ignore that for now, jackass.
Long live the last Prime.
Optimus, over here! We gonna make it, Optimus?
No, because I'm leaving this mud ball. You're staying. Mud ball, tin ball, pinball.
That warp cannon's too tough, Optimus. We can't make a dent in it.
I'm still tapped into your targeting computers, Metroplex. If we resync, I can designate targets for you.
Target synchronizing initiated.
Everybody get down! Incoming Decepticon!
Now that's how you make an entrance! Waste them all!
Revive his launcher!
Yeah. He says, I'm not going to do collecting until get back in the hang of building and can build a display case for the collectibles that I'll get that I used to have. I've got a decent little
Everybody get down! Incoming Decepticon!
Just like a little iron, like a metal shelf.
Waste them all! He won't hurt any more Autobots.
Oh, clothesline. Our freedom.
Synchronizing at 50%.
Stock for these guys. They don't pay me enough. Damn it, there's 3 of them. Let's see. Stockton says, I love the type of stuff you collect, Nash. That's more in the lines of stuff I want. That's what I want usually. Collect. He says, I used to collect model kits, and we used to have them in a hand-built glass case.
Destruction to all Autobots! I don't blame you,
That's right. Beat a chick.
Target synchronizing completed. Awaiting your coordinates, Optimus Prime.
Metroplex, take out that warp cannon.
Stark says, I used to collect weird bugs in the jar that I had since I was a little kid. I believe the jar had some type of jam in it my grandmother used to get, but I'm not sure. The fact was, I used to collect bugs in it. And why anyone would care, I have no clue, but it was nothing to do with what we're talking about right now. I figured I'd ramble on about it.
More to go.
No, I mean, you collected bugs. I mean, that's the thing. It's almost like if you said, I collected stamps. Or I collected feet pics. I mean, you're collecting something. Or you're collecting toenail clippings. I mean, it's not to like toys or anything, but hey, you collected something. I always found it fascinating that kids in Japan collected beetles just to have them fight. I always thought that was pretty fascinating. Yeah, that's right. Jump off and don't face Optimus Prime. I'm bad here.
Speed is of the essence.
Stalking says, that reminds me of a stupid show, Nash, and I'm sure you remember it, called Beetleborgs. It was a knockoff of Power Rangers, and it sucked so bad it was horrible. Yes, I am familiar with Beetleborgs. I am very familiar with it. Pretty much, like Power Rangers, I just watched it in passing, but yeah, it was not a good show.
I don't care where it came from. Shoot it! Hit it with everything you've got! What the? Behind us! It's Optimus Prime!
Arrgh. Damn. Metro.
A fortunate find.
Metroplex, you idiot. Now I'm how supposed to get across. Man, I feel like it's as bad as me sounding like Optimus Prime is getting worse as the stream progresses. Let's go up here first. I'm pretty sure there's some magic stuff. Yeah, magic stuff. More credits. It's always interesting as far as like Power Rangers and Beetleborgs and stuff like that. Watching the Japanese original just to see how much different they are, like how much more violent they are as opposed to the American versions. Let's see, anything down here? Well, that's gonna be a fall.
Transport 9! We're under heavy fire! I repeat, we are under...
The last Prime. This is an honor.
Yeah, yep. It better be. Now give me a prime discount.
Heavy fire!
Long live the last prime.
We're hit! We're hit! Brace for...
Metroplex, maintain your heading. I'll meet you at the second warp cannon.
Affirmative.
One last Autobot! Metroplex, I found some Decepticons who need to be taught a lesson. He should never have challenged us. Face me one-on-one!
Ooh, look at that.
That Marauder is scrapped!
Ah, you're slower than a space one. Metroplex, keep the heat on the Decepticons. I'll check on those Autobots.
Look! It's Optimus Prime!
Damn right.
Warpath, I thought I ordered you to protect the Ark.
Never made it! Who's your big friend?
We can't stay, Warpath. We've got to move on and destroy the last warp cannon.
Well, that's fine and all, but
We're low on
you didn't
energon.
introduce me to your
There's
big
more
pal.
Decepticons coming in.
Wham!
You
Wow!
Optimus, this is Ironhide. The Arc shields are nearly gone. There's not much time left.
Go! We'll cover you. No, we face them together. Stand tall, Autobots. Here they come. That's as much mercy as I can give. The Autobots will triumph.
You got some nerve there, Decepticons.
Turning you guys is excellent. Marauder on the right.
Decepticon deactivation commencing.
More Marauders!
Damn. Damn, that was a little tough. A little tough. Not extremely tough. You just kind of forget.
Stand tall, Autobots. Here they come.
You just kind of forget.
There's a Decepticon!
You kind of lose track of the power because you just shoot so much. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
that target.
Ooh, ah.
How'd you like that, Decepticreeps?
More Marauders! For our freedom!
Decepticon deactivation commencing.
Yeah, I totally missed that. Or did I get him? I got him. Damn it. Fucking says, okay, so we have the Decepticons and Autobots, but we need some sort of fringe faction that I can sway either way, like mercenary bots for hire. They actually have those now. They're pirates. They have no allegiance other than to themselves. And then there, of course, there are some factions of Autobots and Decepticons that swing their own way. They want nothing to do with the war. I forget what what they're called, because they actually released them. What were they called? Because they even have their own insignia. I forget what they're called, and of course, Google is absolutely no help whatsoever. But they released released a couple of figures in this line that was a third faction, and they were like mercenaries or pirates or something like that. Stockton says, "Okay, hear me out. I want to do a Transformers RoboCop crossover. That'd be pretty badass." Let's see. You know what? They that harkens back to the days of the '90s when comic books had crossovers left and right, like there was RoboCop versus Terminator, uh, Aliens versus Predator, Batman versus Predator, Superman versus Aliens. They even did Wolverine versus Predator. I mean, I'm pretty sure they could do RoboCop and Transformers. Now, I know when IDW had the rights to Transformers and a bunch of other stuff, they did a Transformers Ghostbusters crossover. And of course, you know, you're going to get Transformers and G.I. Joe crossovers because it takes place in the same universe. So I wouldn't. It all depends on who has the RoboCop license for comics. And if I and as far as Transformers goes, that is The comic book company that the studio, the guy that created Walking Dead, his studio does Transformers right now, and what I understand, it is really good. Like, currently, Optimus Prime has Megatron's arm that has the fusion cannon on it. And the artwork is really kind of rough and gritty looking.
Autobots. Here they come. One fewer target. He's around here somewhere. Marauder on the right.
Gotta get some real cover over here.
How'd you like that, Decepticreeps?
May all our rockets fly true. Metroplex, fire! They're retreating! Incoming! They're shelling the plaza! It's coming from that warp cannon. I need to get closer to target it. Stay away from the warp cannon targeting beacon! Inside! Everybody inside! Get your cover, Prime! No more warmongering for you!
That's right, leading the charge. Fuck. All right, I shouldn't have led the charge. Hopefully I'll be there instead of back at that porch. Somebody's porch. That's somebody's backyard. God damn it!
It's coming from that warp cannon.
Oh, never mind.
Closer to target it.
There we go.
Out of there, Optimus!
Inside! Everybody inside!
Oh, I was standing right behind a Decepticon. Yeah.
Another loop around the plaza? Anybody?
Ah, shut up, Warpath.
I need that. Use some help moving this, Optimus. Let's do it together. Heavier than it looks! Well met, Warpath. Move forward, and keep your optics open for more Decepticons.
Optimus, you are the last last hope.
Oh, you say that to all the primes. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh, well, that's good to know. I didn't know that. Your vehicle takes less damage because of a special armor. Wouldn't I technically be in that armor even in robot mode? All right. Do I have to rebuy the thing that I just got? No, I do not. That's not exactly where I wanted that. Yeah, that was all me.
You close enough to mark that warp cannon? Metroplex, take it out.
Prime Primus.
Yeah, that'll do it. Shoulder check it.
Hey, where'd you find this guy? There's still one warp cannon left. I must reach it before it destroys the Ark. Then roll out! Negative warpath. See to your soldiers. Metroplex and I can handle the rest. Oh, him. Sure, yeah. I guess he's big enough to handle it. We've got Optimus cornered.
No, you don't.
Thanks for the assist, Metroplex.
You are most welcome.
Oh, we got to load. We got to load.
warp cannon. I'll need to get closer to market.
Man, these damn Cybertron stores are all over the place.
Optimus! The Marauder has us pinned down!
We'll take him together. Follow me. He should never have challenged us. Metroplex, attack that target.
Have you taken a sharp blow to the head recently?
One rocket away.
Wow, I am so confused. I thought I got the rifle that I needed. Shit. Oh, I like that.
Have to get repaired soon.
Stalkin said, when did this come out? Let's see. I know I was still working at GameStop when this came out. 2012. Man, it doesn't feel like they came out in 2012. It almost feels like they came out a little bit later, like maybe 2014. But I think the first game came out in 2009, maybe? I don't know.
Take him together. Follow me.
Decepticon deactivation.
Dropship coming in! Is clear! Go get him, Optimus!
About time.
Metroplex, I've marked the final warp cannon. Let's finish it.
Yes, Prime.
Oh no, it got him!
Metroplex, no!
Point blank.
Optimus! The arc shields are down! It's about to get torn apart!
Metroplex is down.
I'll have to finish it myself.
I'll send backup.
There's no time.
Oops. Oops. The driving's definitely not the best in this game. It is fun to transform, it's just not the best.
The arc shields are down. It's about to get torn apart.
Metroplex is down. I'll have to finish it myself.
I'll send backup.
There's no time.
I fell again. Robot dinosaurs might be useful. Optimus Prime. What is it? How does he know what a dinosaur is?
Optimus! The arc shields are down. It's about to get torn apart.
Metroplex is down. I'll have to finish it myself.
I'll send backup.
There's no time.
Optimus! We need that!
Ironhide! Ironhide!
He didn't. I don't think he made it.
Surprise! No, you don't. Lights out.
Ah.
Do you read me?
Did they catch him? They caught
If
him.
you read me, the arc is going critical. You need to act fast.
Oh, I got G1A over on the kick side. Sorry, I didn't see you there. I didn't see you there, buddy. G1A says off scrap. It has went from bad from worse. That's why they also added running a Dinobot form plus added fine.
Isn't it? Megatron.
And hey, what's up? I am G1A from America's state of Florida, but you can call me Gabe or Gabriel. It's a pleasure to meet you, fellow American. It's a pleasure to meet you too, fellow American.
Prime, when you defied me.
Sorry I didn't see the chat earlier.
Optimus! Megatron, stop. I'll stop when all of you are dead.
No! No!
This is needless. All we want is to leave. Charge up the warp cannon. Wipe their precious ark off the face of Cybertron.
I don't get it. If they want to leave, let them leave.
No one leaves without my permission. I wasn't asking. Always defiant to the end, aren't you, Prime? At every turn, you have thwarted my efforts to
Wow,
save
look at that
this
janky
planet, to
Megatron
return
walk.
it to its former glory.
Oh, Metroplex. Ah, look at him in the background. He's back on.
Once and for all.
Megatron, look out.
Stop running, you fools! Stand and fight!
That didn't destroy Megatron. That might have done it. Yeah, just keep doing it. G1A on the kick side says, it's fine, don't be sorry. As we say, better late than never. That is true. Yeah, especially when I gotta figure out how to get these two. I mean, there's a way I can do it to where I can see the chat right in front of me in the teleprompter, but it's not the preferred way because I feel like since I wasted all this money, I should use the chat program that's on here, but I'm gonna bring all that stuff
Megatron has
G1A says on the kick side, they don't want them to leave. They want the revenge after temporarily shutting the core of Cybertron. Get rid of the dark energon corruption while also take control of Cybertron, and then the universe itself will tremble. That does make sense.
Return to base.
It's been a while since I played the first one. He is flat as a pancake, or so you think.
Now that's a sight my optics have longed to see for some time.
Enjoy the moment. It may have cost us our future.
No. You mean all the energon we saved for the Ark is gone?
There's barely enough left to last a megacycle. We need to find more energon, and quickly. I have a hunch Grimlock may know where to start.
Grimlock? He deserted us.
He left his post for a reason. I want to know why. Jazz and Cliffjumper are tracking him now.
Jazz and Cliffjumper.
This is as close as I can get to Grimlock's last known location until the rust storm clears up. It'll have to do, Sideswipe. You ready, Cliffjumper? Always. Try not to have too much fun without me. All right, just keep your channels open in case the rescuers need some rescuing. Let's do it.
Now that's a superhero landing. All right, so this would be a good stopping point right here. So we're gonna go ahead and call it a night. G1 says they are great friends in the G1 cartoon. Yeah, they are. They were great friends in it. And I know Cliffjumper's death in Prime was a big focus in the start of Prime on that TV series. All right, let's go wide. All right, well, man, that game is nothing but action-packed from the moment you turn it on. There is barely any breathing room for it. I mean, it is nothing but explosions and sounds of battle just constantly in the game. So I'm pretty sure this is going to be one of the ones where it's going to start off a little quiet. Not a big battle, but little smaller skirmishes, as they say. But here we go. We getting started. War for Cybertron. Soon enough, we'll get to play as Grimlock and be a Dinobot. G1A says, now that you're playing Transformers Fall of Cybertron, this technically counts as a game to select choices. There are 2 choices to select at the final chapter. Great Chapter 13. Yes, I remember, because I'm playing off of my old save file apparently, so I can't remember what I did. Because granted, I mean, the last time I played this was in 2012. So it's been definitely over 10 years since I played it last. I will say graphically, it does look a lot better than War for Cybertron. But I cannot remember how close we were. I think at this point it was almost at the end. When was I asked to leave GameStop? That was 2014. So at that point, developers had pretty much started maxing out what the systems could do, because they were all getting ready for the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One at this point. Usually when you get towards the end of the life cycle on a system, the developers have just, your big developers have just, they are maxing out the full capabilities of what a system could do. G1A says over on the kick side, Transformers Prime's death of Cliffjumper was not their first idea. They had a change of plans. My mom says when actors work for another director, works for another director plus producers, they listen to them, but the contracts give hire actors anything in return they can be demanding. Dwayne Johnson voiced the first Cliffjumper. Yes, I do remember that. Whatever he demanded in return, the producers were too lazy to give what he had wanted, so they terminated Cliff Jumper said fired Dwayne Johnson. That makes a lot of sense because at that point the Rock's stock was really starting to rise, but on his own, The Rock is not a successful actor. When he's in ensemble pieces like Fast and Furious, that's where he shines. But if you've kind of noticed here lately, he's putting more focus on WWE because he's a member of the board. G1A says, do you play M-rated mature games? All the time. All the time. I mean, well, Black Myth Wukong is not a T-rated game, which, by the way, when I will be back on tomorrow, which will be the 12th, I will be back on Black Myth Wukong. Because we've actually made some progress on that. But I think before this I played Astrobot. I can't remember what the last M-rated game I played. Oh yeah, it was LA Noire. That was the last one I played. G1A over on the kick side says, Dwayne Johnson no longer does WWE. He quit or retired. I don't like fake wrestling. It is predetermined, sir. Now he does stuff from time to time. WWE got bought. WWE and UFC merged, and now they're one company called TKO, but they still are WWE and UFC. Dwayne Johnson is on the board of directors. And then he'll pop up every once in a while. Like he was on there the beginning of last month when they went to Netflix. D1A said he quit or retired like John Cena. John Cena right now is going through, he's back. And he's doing his farewell tour. So he's wrestling this entire year and then he'll be totally retired. I seem to think that John Cena does a little bit better job on the acting side than The Rock does. He has more range, I think, and I think he's funnier. All right, I am going to go ahead and get my plugs out of the way, and we're going to go ahead and call it a night. Hey, don't forget to follow me on Kick, subscribe to me on Twitch, subscribe to me on youtube.com/@NashThunderclap. I'm on all the socials, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, also known as X. It's where you get all my updates. Everything's Nash Thunderclap. YouTube, don't forget, comment, like, and subscribe. It helps me with that algorithm, or so I have been told. Well, anyway. All right. So the plan is tomorrow is the 12th of February. I will be back on with the next part of Black Myth Wukong. Apparently, I got my stuff mixed up. I said last time that it was part 8. That was actually part 9. So we're going into part 10. And I guess we'll go ahead and get into a boss where it'll frustrate me, and that'll take 3 streams to get through that too. G1A says, got it. So anyway, I know other studios with spectacular games select choices starting with Telltale. Telltale made some good games. They actually, a lot of people from Telltale, Skybound, it's all under Skybound now. And which, by the way, that's the name. That's the company that does Transformers comics now, Skybound. They did a Star Trek game that was in the vein of the old Telltale stuff, and it was made by a lot of the Telltale developers. And it was more or less old school, next generation Star Trek, not this new Star Trek. All right, well, G1A. I'm going to go ahead and cut it loose for tonight. Also like to thank Stalkin' and King over on the Twitch side as always. I appreciate you guys keeping the chat going. And anybody else that has stopped in to give me a little bit of a chance. I appreciate it. So, until next time, everybody, take it easy. Have a good night. I'm out. See ya.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.